quorum, by the way. I can go over the attendance if you want.
Send me something from
Jeremy, what's our number? 8?
Uncommon Goods.
Our quorum number, what is it, 8?
I'll just read it to you real quick. So again, it's March 19th, 2026. So the chair is present, vice chair is present, treasurer is present, secretary absent until further notice, sergeant at arms excused, bylaws chair remote, community development chair remote, economic development chair in person, education chair in person, housing in person, health in person, parks absent, transportation absent. So that's 13 committees or bodies or individual titles.
Yeah.
7 out of people, 7 out of 13 present. That's a quorum.
Okay, good. So today's Thursday, March 19th, 2026. The leadership committee meeting. My name is Rich. I'm the vice chair to my left.
Cynthia Rodriguez, chair.
Alex Ellison, chair of the Education, Culture, and Youth Services Committee.
Sandra Unger, chair of Health and Human Services.
Dwayne Williams, Economic Development, Public Safety, Parks and Recreation, Sanitation, Environment.
Veronica Castro, treasurer.
You have a question for Cynthia?
Okay, thank you. Online, Ryan. Stacy.
Brian Barthel, Chair of Bylaws and Ethics.
Stacy Andelian, Chair of Budget and Priorities.
I think that's it. Okay. Meeting minutes, I have that. Let's go to the full board agenda. Do you want to talk about Propel now or no? I see it's a subsection.
Were we gonna talk last
I don't know. Did the guy come at the office hours?
Yeah, they were there yesterday. Only one member of the public showed up, to my knowledge.
Okay.
I'm having a problem sharing my screen for some reason. Give me a second. Acting weird. I'm gonna have to jump out of the meeting and come back in.
Okay.
Hold on.
Did
That's all
did Jose ask you for anything yesterday? From Propel?
I didn't speak to you.
Okay.
From New York State, is that? Really? The person who came to speak to the fire department. You want my number or email so you can send it?
Why is this not working? Give me a second.
Aren't you here?
I'm here, but I got to share the screen so you can see what
I
I'm
know,
seeing.
but it's just funny.
And it was good because I was helping people.
I did for housing. Yeah.
Alex, I'm still thinking who.
Oh,
Where I was.
it'll come to you as soon as you walk out the
Of
door.
course, I'm sleeping. Bring the phone down.
Yeah, I'm curious too who it was.
Cynthia, do you remember the bonbons from the movies when you
No.
with the ice cream? Oh God, I'm really aging myself.
No, it's fine. I didn't get out much.
All right. Try this again. Okay, perfect. I had to close everything. I had too many things open. All right. Everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll zoom in. Oh, you
Make
zoom
it,
in?
make it larger?
Yeah, please. Bottom right. Where's the plus?
All right. So we have to put the location, Einstein.
Oh, we're gonna be at Einstein.
Did you hear back from Hazel for next month?
On who?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I'll check I should check the scripts. See who didn't come, who called out tonight. But no, I have not.
Okay.
So I'll update this information when I get a chance. Einstein College of Medicine. This is March 26th, I believe. Yep. March 26th. And then I don't think we got anybody registered to speak in the full board yet. I could be wrong. And then the electeds. And then I did put, so you should, by April, have a nominating elections committee formed.
Mhm.
So we can start taking nominations from the floor for the 3 positions that are up, right? It's chair, vice chair, and secretary, I think, is it?
Is he related
Probably,
to
I think
Elizabeth?
secretary's up.
And then Veronica has something she will announce that might change that as well. I don't know if she wants to do that tonight or,
Yeah, so I just,
Jesus Christ. I mean, what?
I decided not to file for reappointment to the
No
board.
way.
So the position of treasurer will also be up for election.
so we won't need to do anything special outside of,
So
actually,
before elections, no?
actually, technically, yeah, you have to have the position filled by May,
Yeah.
according to our bylaws. So we'll have an election in May, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess, yeah. Soon, I guess you gotta think about that sooner then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people have to then put in their qualifications right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then that's anything else?
Jeremy, are you
Right.
in the office tomorrow? I mean, are you working, are you on the clock tomorrow?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it tomorrow, I'm off.
Yep. All right. And then anything else for your, we're not gonna put anything, you're just gonna keep it a treasurer's report, right? Veronica, right?
Yeah, just leave it as treasurer's report. I'll speak on my decision at the board. Just so everybody knows, it's not for anything that has to do with the board. It's just I need time for myself and my family.
Yeah.
So I thought I only had a year left, but I didn't realize I was up for reappointment, which would give 2 years. And honestly, I just need to make time for my family now.
How long you been on the board?
Since 2016.
Straight 10, that's crazy.
10 years, wow.
And I've jacked. Sure. Right? Seriously.
All right, so we have the February full board meeting minutes published. I think those are the ones that need to be voted on, right? We took care of the other ones. And then,
Revisions, Bob had mentioned errors or
oh
whatever.
yeah, so we do have January. So I gotta see, I know Harriet and I started on that. I don't know if we finished it. All right, so we'll make sure that gets up if it's not up yet. And then unless there's anything else for Hazel, I'll touch base with her. We're trying to, what Cynthia is referring to, we're trying to figure out a location for next month. And we had an idea, we pitched it by her, she was gonna help explore that for us. And then my report, we have a new intern starting on Monday, Joshua Nunez. So if you call the office or you get anybody calling you, don't be surprised if it's a new voice. And then committee reports. This is just a placeholder, Propel. I don't know.
Were they coming in March to do a quick recap?
Yeah, they were going to, right? I gotta follow up with Jose about that.
Yeah.
All right, so, okay, so that's just a placeholder. Housing and land use. So tonight was obviously BRC.
Yeah, BRC, that's it, I think.
Yep.
We spoke about
And
the road last month.
Is BRC coming to the meeting?
Hope not.
economic development, fire
I
department.
mean, I think today went pretty well.
That's fine.
It could have been way worse. I've seen it way worse. I think it is what it is. I mean, this project doesn't start till 2029. So
Yeah, and it's as of right.
Engage the community.
yeah, but I'm gonna say this on the record. I think too much engagement is sometimes bad. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Because if they're gonna come every time they're asked, we're gonna be doing this over and over every other month. So
Did they come or did they did it remotely?
last time it was remote,
Yeah.
and
The time before
today
that
was in person. But he's been probably we've
Today
been
was
talking.
his third time.
Yeah, he's been talking to us for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So he's hopefully above and beyond. Anyway.
Did he address some of the questions?
Yeah, no, for sure. He was great. He talked too much if it was Mike, for me. But
Okay, so, so again, I'll follow up with, Propel, BRC. Fire safety came, FDNY came. I know Sandy wanted me to inquire about them at the health fair. They came, gave a presentation, that's why all that stuff is on the table. Some of that stuff is on the table. Renewal liquor license, they did not have a quorum. I mean, Dwayne, I don't want to steal your thunder. If you want to go ahead and speak.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just-
We didn't have a quorum at yesterday's meeting, but we did have two alcohol license application. One of them being the Astor Bar and Grill LLC. They in fact also had a request for they had a 30-day waiver in order to get the application.
Is this a new one or an old one?
Renewals.
Yes. Oh,
These are all renewals. And the second one was SC White Plains LLC. Just to backtrack a little bit, Officer
Detective Hall.
Detective Hall and Officer Bell stated there were no issues with Astor Bar and Grill. Now, at this point, do I make the motions or?
No, because we need to hear from Galloway first.
Okay.
In case anyone's here to speak on it.
Right. So there were also the SC White Plains LLC. The officers did report.
What is that?
That's Shaking Crab.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, there was a.
They did not recommend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They stated they had an assault
Yeah.
at that location.
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple.
So there
They
was a
have
concern.
multiple issues there.
So did they come to your meeting?
No, they were remote because we had a presentation.
Oh,
They were remote. And lastly, we had a cannabis retail license with which is at 1402 Blondale Avenue. The officers did not have an issue at that location. However, we extended on numerous occasions an invitation to speak to the applicant. And unfortunately, they never made it in to respond to our questions.
did they ever reply to you at all?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Chris said that he had spoken, they had come to us last month and nobody showed up and Chris reached out to them for this month. And he spoke with somebody who said that they would definitely be at the meeting today. And our concern is that the community may have concerns.
Of course.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Chris or Dwayne, this one is not just a dispensary. I think this is a growing. I think
really?
it's-
A micro something, yeah.
So we know that there's gonna be
Like a micro
concerns
greenhouse.
and no one's here to address those concerns for the community. So that's basically our main concern.
Right, so, we're recommending, a letter of objection. in terms of
Okay.
their application.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll bring that up.
For that, okay. So we'll table that for the motions.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Jeremy. I think.
All right,
Is that it?
somebody asked me, can Ryan, can you hear us online? Is there any issues with our audio?
We hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right, just want to make sure, because there were issues last meeting, but I think that's mainly because of disruptions in person. But yeah, somebody texted me that, asking if we having a problem. All right, I'll share my screen, hold on. So that's community development, and then youth leadership. I did get your email, Alex. They did select their nominees, the Education Culture Committee. So I will forward that on. I also list the nominees, once I go through and, you know, we'll list the names and the sponsoring organizations, for transparency purposes. And then unless there's anything else, Alex, we'll move on to community development.
Jeremy,
I think you-
I also, can I say something?
Yeah.
I also just wanted to bring up, we had that presentation from the Bronx Zoo at our meeting.
Oh, yeah.
And they invited the board out for a behind the scenes tour of the Bronx Zoo.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, I do that.
It'd be really
Do you want
fun.
me, do you want me to lead with the Bronx Zoo, or do you want me to do education or the nominees first?
Well, I'm also just wondering what's the best, because they told us to give them a date and tell them who's coming. So would it be good to figure that out at the full board meeting, or would it potentially be too chaotic to have that discussion at the full board meeting and we could
First of
just
all, do you
do
want it
that
on,
over email?
I'm sorry, Alex, do you want it on a weekend or during the week? Do you want it on the morning or in the afternoon? All those things have to be addressed.
They said it would be a weekday morning in April or May.
Okay, so.
Okay, so that gets it down.
So I think we should find out who's interested and then get a head count. And then,
I used to love it. My kids.
That's a good
know it.
idea.
how's that sound, Alex?
It's-
Find out
I get
who's
them-
interested first and then try to,
So maybe at the meeting, I'll just see who's interested, take down their names, and then I'll just email all those people and we'll try to come up with a date.
Yeah.
Was that-
Yeah, but obviously put in that they're looking during the
Yeah, just look
morning
at the calendar.
weekday, right?
It's Easter,
Yes.
it's Passover.
yeah.
There's a lot of holidays.
Yeah, we can just
Yeah.
email everyone who wants to go and we can all collectively try to figure out a date that works best.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So does it matter which one first, Bronx Zoo or youth leadership? No, maybe so. All right. So I'll just leave it like that then.
Okay.
Community development, they're meeting next week, I believe. I don't know if we have an agenda yet for that. Health and social services, you already met, right? Anything you
Yeah,
want
we
me to
had,
put
we
on?
had a wonderful guest speaker on how to avoid falls and whatever, and I wish we had a full room. But
Do you want me to put that on your report, whoever you guys speak with?
no. They can watch hopefully the
All right.
YouTube or whatever.
All right,
And
and
he's
then,
gonna come to the health fair too, and maybe.
and then Parks and Transportation are not present, so I guess we'll find out from them.
I know Parks, we went over a name, I think there was one particular name that they were inclined or leaning towards to bring up to bylaws.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to put name change or whatever, just as a,
Oh, yeah. All right. That should be it for that. Oh, wait, did I go over bylaws yet? Did we skip bylaws?
No.
Why are they not here?
Yeah, but,
I didn't see it.
quorum or they did, Ryan?
they didn't.
They did it, right?
Yeah, so, no, they did not. And I think I brought up the wrong agenda. That's why it's not here. I just didn't save my changes. All right, Ryan, you want to speak on your committee?
Sure. Even though we didn't have a quorum, I think that it's probably worthwhile getting at least the city law department changes approved. So we'll just go through make a motion at full board and have everyone vote on it there. Those ones shouldn't be controversial. All they are is nomenclature or wording changes. As far as the attendance policy, I'd like to have a wider discussion on that. So I think that we'll talk about that at our next meeting, and we'll just push that until we have a quorum.
Right. This board's been acting screwy on me. I mean, that's really it.
Yeah, no, that's it, I think. Let's do the calendar.
Jeremy, for Parks, do you want to add that ribbon cutting? Just as an FYI?
Oh, yeah, it's coming up, right?
Yeah,
That's important.
Yeah, the East Gate, that's the Botanical Garden in East Gate, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. If I can get word to pop up. All right, whatever. I mean, I'll come back to it. I'll just pull up the calendar.
No, so you don't forget.
I got it up. It's just. East Gate. Okay. Let me start by looking at our website, actually, because we have April up already. But there's no changes to April. We can just keep that the same.
Oh, Jeremy, Juneteenth.
Yeah, good question.
Yep, I wanted to at least put it out there, so we can start thinking
You
about.
want me to put that into your report?
I'll be on
Yeah.
the chairs, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to show.
So I'm pulling that up.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
But can you see the, I have the calendar up? You see
Yeah.
that, April?
April,
I
yeah.
think you're right. I want to do something later, just.
Anyone have changes? I think we did this good because of the holidays. So we changed things around. I think we're fine. Can you scroll down a bit?
Yeah, hold on. Just putting Juneteenth in there. All right, so Parks, not here. Come on, where is it?
Parks is on Passover?
Yeah, here's the calendar.
Yeah, I got to talk to,
Didn't we change all this? Holy Thursday.
it's online. I don't think, was Parks at the last meeting? I don't think they're at the last meeting either.
Jeremy, could we put down on the 25th that we have the health fair and put it in the calendar for people to see?
April or May?
April or May?
This is April.
Yeah, it's in April? Okay, so yeah.
All right, hold on. In that case, let me just pull up. What is this? Why is this? What's going
What
on?
is it, 668 Allerton Avenue?
What? Oh, the central light?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, we can reach out to Parks about Passover on the 8th. You can see transportation for that reason has been moved to the 13th. Chris did email the DOT commissioner inquiring if they could attend. That was the request of the committee, I believe. So, you know which number this is, Sandy?
Excuse me, I think it's 668 Allerton Avenue, correct?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
what
no,
you
no.
said?
Is this
668
the
hours.
5th, the 6th,
Yeah.
the 7th? Which number is it?
25th.
5th?
25th. April 25th. So it was Saturday.
Okay, yes, I understand. Is it the first health fair we've had, or is this the third, the 23rd?
It's like the.
I don't know, 10th or 11th. Just so
I mean, look, I'm just saying, if you want to put that, we can do that, but whatever. You don't remember?
It does sound good.
I don't remember.
I don't
I'm
remember.
already.
What time?
It's been more than 5.
And if we went back further, at least have them outdoors.
Oh, nice.
Forget about it. If we do
What
that,
time?
go outdoors. If it rains. Oh, God.
What time?
No,
What time?
from, it says 10 to 2. Starting the
Okay.
setup is at 10.
Well, is that when people should show up?
Well, yeah, and if they come, I'm sure that some of the vendors will be ready to talk.
Okay.
That's
Just,
the time
remember,
when
this is
Chris
for the
will be
public.
the best. So,
Okay. All right, so we'll link the flyer.
yeah,
All right. So everything else look kosher?
I mean, I think the issues Parks and the other one. Yeah. And
Education.
education. Should change
Well,
your
it
name.
might be over actually that night.
Yeah, but
Um,
totally Thursday.
yeah, but nobody stopped us from
Yeah, I
having,
don't.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Really observe
Okay,
something.
that's fine.
nobody's ever had an issue with meeting on that holiday.
Okay.
And Passover should be over before sundown. Or
Okay, what
vice
about the 8th then? So what about Parks? Should we just move them anyway?
Yeah, I mean, Parks, I think we should talk to them. I
Okay.
think, like, at least Debbie understands the importance of that.
yeah, I don't know how,
Wasn't Debbie at the last?
She was.
She grew
That's
up
what
with
I'm
that.
confused, but I don't think.
We spoke about this at
Yeah.
the last meeting
Yeah.
we did in March.
Mhm.
So I think that's what it was agreed on. But you can reach out to Debbie. just
Yeah,
about
okay, yeah,
that.
definitely, yeah, like you said.
I just have a question.
We did it first, no?
What?
Never mind, go ahead.
My thought is, since the housing is before the leadership and it always runs over, maybe they should for the day and time.
You kicking me out my day? I know, but this is a rarity, but this isn't happening too much, so I think I'm gonna have to take the L. To be honest, you're right.
I mean, it's been happening.
I know, you're right. I agree. Go down.
Okay.
Go down.
guys have two Passovers.
So, I know, so there's two Passovers on the calendar.
Or the first and the last.
There's two?
No, there's.
Like, there's literally.
There's two separate, second, actually, the first night
Yeah,
So
the first is the problem.
Oh,
and then
okay.
the last.
So that's correct.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so parks should be moved. It's a question of where.
No, you're,
Okay.
Wait,
the
go-
10th,
Maybe the 29th.
the 8th and 9th have Passover also.
Yeah, go to the top, Jeremy,
Jeremy, go up.
To the beginning of the month.
because you have it
No,
also
the
on
beginning
the
is the problem.
second and third. You have
No,
the-
it starts at night though, the night before. That's why it's
No,
during
yeah,
the day.
You have Good Friday on Friday the third and Good Friday on the 10th, and the same for
That's
Holy
the
Thursday.
Orthodox.
Oh,
The big
okay.
Orthodox.
Yeah, but he's got
Okay.
Passover for 8th and 9th.
Gotcha,
They're
gotcha.
always like a week later.
I'm sorry, I'm Catholic.
We could just put-
Forget that.
If we want to keep Wednesday, we could just put on the 29th.
I forget that stuff.
Yeah, leave it there, that's fine. So, go up.
It's okay.
That's still April?
I don't know
Yeah,
if we have
April.
weeks.
Can you move everything to the 7th?
I actually gotta get my.
Move what?
Moving to the 7th,
Orthodox.
16th to the 7th.
I can't see anything.
Housing.
Okay.
Yeah. Make it 7 PM. Please.
But then you'll have to be at 3 different meetings.
I mean, I'm running over it, so it's true. It's already 8:30. We're here now. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, it's still technically Passover that night, but the
Is
more
it?
important days are the beginning and the end.
It's the first two and the last two. The
Yeah,
other
that are
ones
the
are-
most important.
All right, so that's fine.
So everybody's okay with parks at the end then, and we'll
Yes,
confirm. with
until
them?
she changes it, until she says no or something.
Who's she? Oh,
Debbie.
Oh,
Okay. So leadership, what time on the 16th?
Make it 7
Is that permanent change?
for now. Let's see how I feel, because if I get tired of coming here, then I'm gonna put it back together.
What other meetings are you besides?
Bylaws, but then they go over. Unless I make bylaws, I'm not the chair of bylaws, so I can't make them go to 6.
That's a lot of meetings to attend.
I know.
The other option is to put leadership before housing.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's something to think about.
But can I get people here at 6 though?
You may have to do it
That
at
could be
6:30.
Yeah, that's fine with me, because I don't mind housing being till 8:30. Let's do that. I like that idea, Veronica just said. Make leadership 6:30. And then put housing 7:30. That's a good idea.
Okay, is that
you could pay.
Does that work for everybody?
We're gonna try. Because leadership is usually just a calendar. It's nothing like, it's just administrative. And that, you know what, that actually works, because I think folks who are chairs hate coming here late. So that way they can just leave.
7:30, 6:30, and 7:30?
Correct, yeah. That work. Okay, let's try that. Okay, cool. Let's do the same for May.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay,
Let me
thank you.
just change the date down here.
She was just like.
I feel for you, because there was a time where I was on 4 different committees that
Yeah.
had to show up. And 3 of them were on the same week, so it's like 3 days out
And
of
it's
that
like
week
hell
I was
week,
here.
yeah.
It's like hell week.
Yeah, because like your month is cool the first couple of weeks, and then the last 2 weeks are just busy. Right. Cynthia goes to every meetings.
She tries to.
No, she tried.
It's great when she's in the car. You know, when, hey, look, the best one is my son picked me up one day and we're driving over the RFK and this guy is going very, very slow. Do you know he was reading the Torah?
No way.
Driving
Oh, my.
when he said it was crazy.
How about text?
But I mean, I didn't in school. It's like that God is in that watch. I could not believe it. And I saw it because it was like bizarre.
You took the wheel, huh? You gotta take the wheel. Patricia, where are you, Patricia?
But you know,
Like, where are you? You look like you.
Looks like she's in the Caribbean.
Miss Stella was right.
no, she's has her.
I'm in Fort Myers in Bonita
Okay.
Beach.
Is it still light over there?
Yeah,
That's interesting. It's dark here.
it's dark here too. No, it's dark here, but where Stacy's is, it's very light there.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Go for it.
We're done with April?
Yes. Let's go to May.
So I don't see what date that I gotta move this up.
When is the last meeting in April?
I think 29th, but that's gonna. No. The meeting is the 29th, and we put parks there for now until Debbie says something. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody see that?
Yes. Alex, you go with the 7th? Yep. Okay. Next.
Okay. Scroll down. Health, parks.
You go with the 12th?
Right.
I don't know that actually there what
Yeah, no
calendar.
trouble, but
Okay.
get down. In fact,
Okay. DCS bylaws. Ryan, you go with the 18th?
Yeah, for now. I mean,
Cool.
I think Debbie wanted to do a combined meeting with transportation, so I don't know.
Oh no, this is May, right? What am I doing?
This is May now. Yeah. Don't put that yet.
You know,
Okay.
for so long.
I guess that's good.
So the 21st,
You're good for the 20th?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Wednesday?
So Wednesday is. Okay.
Anybody have a problem with the week of Memorial Day? Sometimes people have an issue with that.
I don't know.
now that's when they come back.
I don't have that calendar for work yet. So.
We're good.
All right, let me I might double check the alternate site calendar, but it's usually only Memorial Day that's an issue for May.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I think that's it. All right. Gallery session, guys. Anyone wants to say anything inside or out? Feel free.
Did you get community development?
Yeah. Did you want? You good?
Yeah.
You have a hand raised.
Go for it. Go for it. Oh, do I have to unmute you? We need 2 minutes. 1 second. Okay. Can you not unmute? Cannot maybe. I'm not do this. Can you unmute Roxanne?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't make you a
No.
co-host.
No.
Is she have one?
I don't even see you on here for some reason. It's weird.
She,
All right, hold on.
1 second. Oh, yeah, 1 second.
I'm requesting it. I'm trying to.
There you go.
Yes, I just received a request and I like please a 30-second warning
Yep.
of my time. First I have to say, I think the 4-day notice, barely 4-day notice regarding this meeting with BRC. And I don't think we had ample space. And also I think that the fact that the chair shut down a community member who had a valid question. But can you hear me?
Yeah,
They
we
tried-
can.
They
You're good.
said to unmute myself again. I was inappropriate. It's not our fault that the community board did not reserve ample time for people to ask their questions. And I like to say it's obvious people who actually live in Pelham Parkway for many, many years, not make up stories. I lived in Pelham Parkway for 22 years now. Do not support this project. I want to know what would it take for Community Board 11 to instead of listening to a few people who don't live in Pelham Parkway to actually stand alongside with the community and write a letter to our electeds that this project is not good for Pelham Parkway, much less for people who have to reside in SROs with no kitchens. What would it take to do the right thing? For the right to do what the community wants it to do? What would it take? I'm asking. That's my question.
I don't have, you have, I don't think there's an answer for that right now.
No, we
Keep
don't.
going, Roxanne, if you have another question or comment.
Well, I don't have a comment. I feel like it was obvious the people and that with the limited number of days of advance, less than 4 days, the flyer was set on Friday, post on Sunday, posted on Sunday. And people do work, and not everybody has access to WebEx. But I think it was good turnout, especially for Community Board 11 meeting. It was obvious that
So you
people who
said-
actually live Current Parkway do not support this project. So I'm asking the Community Board 11, will you abide by the community, or will you continue not to listen to the community? What would it take for you to stand with the community? Is my question. What do we have to do?
So I think I'll respond. I think your question implies that we have a certain amount of say in the matter. That is their property. It is as of right. We have no say in that. That's my response.
You don't have any authority over them, but you could send a letter on behalf of the community to our electeds who do have more avenues of how to address this project for the community. Will you send that letter, or do you need to have a public hearing? What would it take for you to send a letter expressing what the community has said tonight?
I mean,
But
and just 2 minutes, I think there will be discussion. We could probably discuss it at full board. But we didn't have quorum. We don't have quorum right now to really decide that. I think we should continue discussions. I think overall too, this project doesn't start till 2029. And I'm pretty sure they'll come back whenever we
they're
need to.
they're seeking funding from our electeds. It's better to send to our electeds now to advocate to then not wait till the project is done. This is the time we want our electeds to know how the community feels. Why not send a letter stating how the community feels, or do you need another meeting? What would it take for you to send that letter to the electeds?
The
My
letter
question.
will be discussed. We'll vote on it. At the full board. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm just saying we could, but it's not at this very moment. Okay.
No, I don't expect that. This my question is, what do we need to do more?
There's nothing to do more.
What does the community have to do more to show
These
the community?
conversations. We're
Huh?
going to
Sorry.
continue these conversations.
I'm sorry, because there's an echo. I couldn't hear you. I
We're going to
apologize.
continue
for
these
that.
conversations. They're not going to end. I think whenever we need Kyle to be here, we'll be here. We'll talk amongst ourselves and we'll talk with the public. Whatever folks want, we'll do. That's what we've been
Will
doing.
you send a letter on the behalf of the community
I'm not
sentiments?
ready to push that letter. I'm not going to vote for that tonight.
Not tonight, but is that open?
Like, yes,
is
it
that-
is open. Yes, that's a possibility. Yeah, no, definitely. We can definitely probably write a letter if we propose it and the folks agree to it. Yes.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you. Anyone else?
It is something.
Oh, yes. Hello. Go for it.
So I'm glad that BRC agreed to come to the community board, and I'm sure they did that because they thought it was going to be a more controlled setting with proper decorum. And I'm sorry the code of conduct wasn't read before the start of the meeting, and I'm sorry that people were allowed to just speak out at any moment and speak numerous times. And overall, I think it's just a shame that once again we see a project coming in and becoming this really divisive debate. Why? We had a discussion about it, a preliminary discussion at our Bronx Park East Community Association meeting last night, and it was nothing like discussion tonight. Although there were people who had the same kinds of questions about the size, the kitchens, who exactly is it going to be, who's in there, but it was a pleasant discussion. And BRC does not need to come before the community board. They're doing it as a service and outreach. You know, the community board doesn't need to send letters to the elected. Everyone can send a letter to their own elected. It probably has more impact. I hope that the housing committee invites the management at 2330
30 seconds.
to come and present, because it's a very similar kind of building that's right across from a playground on Bronx Park East in Waring. It's been there since 2008. The population is very similar, people with mental health issues, physical issues,
15
living
seconds.
alone. So please do that. And also I hope that at some point you cover the Pinnacle situation, which affects a lot of buildings in the district.
I
And will affect more because there are summit buildings as well.
Thank you, Diana.
Thanks.
Rich, you have a couple of hands raised, but you should go to layout so you can see everybody that's on the.
Rich?
Yeah, I got you. 1 second. I think that's everybody.
You could go to the little person with the blue bubble over its head.
Yes.
And that'll show you the hands.
Ah, yes. Go ahead, Miguel.
I just wanted to state for the record that yesterday was my 25-year anniversary living in my neighborhood. So I think that I certainly can speak to that. And as far as I know, I'm the only person that spoke that has actually gone through the shelter system or been homeless before. So I think that, when people start throwing around like people making stuff up or not living in the neighborhood, well, I wouldn't have come here and spoke the way that I did. I know that some people were late and may not have heard me, but it's really, really, really offensive for people to sit there and say that I'm some sort of carpetbagger or that my experience isn't germane to this conversation. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I hope everybody has a good night.
Here we go. Online, I think you said someone that had a hand.
Bob Press and then AJ Ron.
Thank you. Mr. Press.
Yes, Propel New York was voted down in the committee. The chair then said the committee last month, the chair said the committee did not know what it was doing. The chair brought it up last month. As I said, after discussion, the chair withdrew the item, and that should have been the end of it. Now the chair brings up this Propel New York again. And after yesterday's information session, where I was the only person from the public to show for the 3 people from Propel, I did get some interesting information from them. They admitted that Long Island is short of power and probably will never send power back to the Bronx or Westchester County. They said they must dig 6 feet down to bury these high wattage wires. And they also said that now that the casino is being built, they have to use an alternate route to go through Ferry Point Park, which they said they're going to have to do an environmental impact study that the casino doesn't have to do for some reason. And they're going around where the casino is because their proposed route was to go through right where the casino is. So I can't understand why this is going to be on here. As I said, with they having to go around the casino, that's a toxic waste dump. And people said Donald Trump got the golf course because he put some of 9/11 underneath there. So that is a toxic waste dump that has a cement cover. And this board, I can't see why this item is on the agenda for the full board meeting when the chair withdrew it last month and the committee voted it down. So I would say this item should not be on the full board agenda. Thank you.
All right, Angel, your turn.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I understand the proposal tonight was as of right, but it's as of right to build. It's not as of right to our tax dollars. I kind of believe that the fake support from the community board is at the issue here, especially when Roxanne and a couple other ones. That money can potentially go to better uses than this proposal, with the cost of the demolition being so high into rebuilding a whole new building. Also the embodied carbon cost, which is all that carbon that was used to make that one building, to destroy it. And where is this going? New York City doesn't have any recycling laws for this, so this is just going to sit in a landfill. So we have to take those things into account. You guys should be environmentally more sound than just like housing. And I have suffered homelessness myself. It's really hard as a recent college graduate to get an apartment anywhere in the district that's not guaranteed 40 or 80 times income. So I am very aware of this issue, but at what cost are we just destroying what we love when the community is clearly here? And I believe that's where Ms. Roxanne is coming from with what do we have to do to show you guys that we're serious and what we mean about this. A lot of the times 11 just shuts us down with nothing else to say. Lastly, I've spoken to 2 committees now about the repaving of the Greenway from Marshall Pelham Greenway down by the Botanical Gardens, Dr. Kazmanoff Boulevard around the Allerton Ballpark, New Bronx Park into Allerton. I don't know where that bounces to. That's why I came to leadership. And I also heard a lot of rumors about the 9/11 debris at this Valley Links, especially with the whole Bronx delegation for this and Mr. Trump King Trump, I should say, getting $115 million bonus for this thing. We should really be more aware of these environmental issues if we do have these brown zones and green field or hazardous materials dumped in our communities. We should be aware of it before we start wasting all our money gambling on the slot machines above it. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else here online? Just a quick question. I know the meeting yesterday, I think the chair reached out to AJ. I'm not sure if he reached out.
Which committee?
The committee that we had.
Economics?
Yeah, so were you able, AJ, were you able to make contact with?
Yes, sir. I believe I sent over maps to Mr. Jeremy and Miss Cynthia. I had maps showing it's exactly where the Greenway, Marshall Parkway ends. If you it goes around the 5-2's parking lot. That whole area, especially with the salts and the towing and all that, the mopeds, it's all completely torn up. There's no lighting there as well. So coming from CD7 over to 11, it's kind of very dangerous. And that's a brand new bike lane. Like we should be able to use that. There's the bike lane also around Botanical, which I also believe is in CD11 going down to Fordham. But this is the side towards Allerton Ballpark, where in the summer there's a lot of cars usually parked out there for when the leagues play. But that whole area is completely torn up. The gerrymandering has it. Technically, I believe Bronx Park is 12, but it's on the edge of 7 and 11. So I felt like I've gone to all of you guys. I don't know who's in charge, but I'm tired of falling down, and I don't want to have to sue the city for something that should be repaved because it's a greenway going back to the 70s. Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to motions. I have a motion here. Yes, I would like to move to offer a letter of no objection on behalf of Astor Bar and Grill LLC to the State Liquor Authority.
Second.
I second.
Thank you. Discussion? Objections? Abstentions? Motion passes unanimously. I would also like to move the motion for Shaken Crab, SC White Plains LLC. On behalf of SC White Plains LLC to forward a letter of objection to the State Liquor Authority. Do I get a second?
Second.
I'd like to amend that slightly.
Okay.
The email to the liquor authority, you should say that we are sending a letter of objection due to the concerns of the 49th precinct on past activities or something to that effect. That's why we're sending a letter of no objection, because of what the 49th precinct provided to us.
So there was more than one incident occurring at
Yeah,
that place.
Yes.
yeah, there was about 2 or 3, maybe more.
So then, should I restate the motion?
Yeah.
So I move to make a motion on behalf of SC White Plains LLC. State a letter of objection based upon the 49th precinct's concern. Recommendations due to concerns and
Of past activities.
past activities at that location.
Yeah.
Second.
I second it.
Thank you. Any objections? Any abstentions? Motion passes unanimously.
Okay.
Just one more, if you could bear with me, for cannabis retail license for 1402 Blondale Avenue. I would like to offer a letter of objection, also based on NYPD's, just offer a letter of objection.
No, the NYPD didn't give us bad feedback on them. The letter of objection is due to them failing to come to
That's
2
right.
committee meetings to address the concerns of the the community. That's why we're sending the letter of objection.
Yes, so the letter of objection will be, we extended to, and they never came. So due to their lack of attendance to
Yeah, to address the
respond to public
concerns of the
concerns.
community.
All right, do I get a second?
Second. Second.
Second, discussion. Objections? Abstentions? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you all. That was all I had for tonight.
Old business, I don't think we have any. New business, anything?
Well, maybe old business.
Sure.
We've discussed this ad nauseum, attendance.
Yes.
In person. I don't know what else to do or say. People are attending from home just kind of arbitrarily, and it's affecting quorum. And I know you mentioned before attendance issues and being stricter, and after a certain number, that might be a bylaw proposal, but we have to figure something out. This is
I mean, I think an easy way to address this is I mean, I don't think this has to be a bylaw, by the way, Ryan. I don't think Jeremy should be the gatekeeper, no offense, to excused or unexcused absences. I think people text you, Jeremy, and I'm not blaming you for anything, but I think sometimes you go, oh, you texted me, so you're excused. You know, I don't think we need a bylaw amendment for that. I don't think that should be the normal course of operations. I think you need 2 days unless it's an emergency. I don't think that's a bylaw. I think you need a real reason. If not, you're marked absent. And then if you have unexcused absences, then you're up for removal. I don't think these things have to be bylaw amendments. What do you think, Jeremy?
I mean, generally speaking, it's the chair that ultimately makes that call, the chair of the committee or the board. But I do know Ryan has his hand up, so if he wants to address the issue, I've deferred to him.
I mean, my only thought on it is from our conversation on Monday and some others that I've had, it seems like it is the chair and the DM who goes and has a conversation with folks who are having trouble getting there on time without a valid excuse. But, I'm not feeling well today, and
No, yeah, it's fine.
not, I mean, there are reasons, but whether that needs to be something that the staff need to address and find the folks who are sort of on the edge of where the bylaws currently say we should be. I don't remember how many absences that is, and then go and have a conversation with these folks. I mean, we're all here because we want to try and help and try and do the right thing for our community, but that only works if you show up, and maybe we need to remind some people of that. So I think that someone needs to have those conversations, and we need to go through and look at the data to figure out who that is. But just saying it in meetings like this, saying that there is a problem, I don't think is sufficient. I think we need to have pointed conversations with those individuals.
But do we even keep attendance sheets anymore?
We do.
Jeremy keeps
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do. So I mean, is it possible to bring those next week so we can review them at the full board?
We'll publish them all on the website.
Okay, but I've asked this before. No offense.
No, they're
I'm
there.
not
They're up.
Some of them have been published. We can publish them all up to date. I mean,
Okay.
I keep
No,
track.
because I think if we bring them, then we could tell people like, hey, listen, you're unexcused. We could talk to them. In
You're always remote.
Yeah, you're remote. Yeah.
You want a printed copy? I'll give you a printed copy of each one.
Committee meetings, if they can't make it that night in person, then they should really look for another committee that they can make it in person.
I agree.
If there are certain committees that you have, more than 90% of the time, you have to vote on something.
Correct.
And not having
Like economics.
economic development, not having a quorum really is
Yeah, we lose
not
months.
acceptable.
We lose months. I agree.
I'm all for the chicken.
Before you leave, I can print off some too.
If you could, that'd be great. You could circulate them. And I mean, I think I'm not blaming you again. I want to say this out loud. But I think I want to take the power away from you, Jeremy, from saying excuse or unexcused. I want Cynthia just to do it herself.
Yeah,
And
I
think
don't
that's
have that ultimately.
Now what?
He said he doesn't have the power.
Is that like, even I don't have that power. I'm not somebody's parent to say you can or can't. You know what I mean? You can't be absent because you had an emergency. Like I don't. That doesn't sit right with me. For me, one of the big issues is the chronic online attendance. And then if I've had an email thread, Dwayne, you were in that email. I had an email thread with someone where I suggested, hey, maybe you should find And it wasn't a big offense that I was, that I was saying, but then the next meeting, it was remote again.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I think that's a good point. If you could print those things out,
No.
I see it.
No.
And
All right,
And
cool.
just so you are, if it's clear, like if we don't know what's going on, like I'll ask
Yeah,
Cynthia, like
Yeah,
do you
but
know
it's
about
more than that, I think, because just because you text me 30 minutes before saying that, yeah, I can't make it, that's an unexcused absence.
Yeah, ultimately, it's we rely on the chair and or the committee as a whole. So if you want to change something, yeah, we'll
can't.
change.
But it's going through bylaws now. That was my proposal. Once it gets voted on, but it's already almost May.
Yeah.
Stacy and.
Go ahead.
And I will say that on a positive note, we have Sandy, Debbie, and Christine in the running for perfect full board attendance this year.
Good for them. Oh, you're getting an award.
Movie.
Wait till June.
Stacey Ann?
She can't move.
She should. Can't unmute her.
Underneath the.
There you go.
Yeah, she's-
Co-chair or
Perfect.
co-host.
She's always in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Yep, go for it.
no, cause I'm always online with the leadership, but I come to
Yeah,
the
you're
office,
good. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but-
You're not an
but
issue.
I
Yeah,
can get a
you meet the
medical.
criteria.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's not,
Yeah.
no, because you're always, you're fine. It's those folks who are on the fringe, who never show up and they're always online and they never come to any meetings.
Thanks, cause I
Yeah.
try to come to the board and the committee.
No worries. No, you're good. You're good. No worries.
Yeah, she meets this.
Yeah.
She
No,
meets the criteria
yeah.
for medical, that
Yeah.
other people don't have any criteria
Yeah.
really for why they're not,
For sure.
or have not provided it. I can't say they don't, but they haven't provided it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we make a business decision? Can the
I mean,
chair make it?
I mean, it's up to her.
What
Well,
kind of
well-
business decision?
I would.
An executive.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I know that in the past, and this did not go over,
I did.
you may have been on the board back then, where the chair had said, if you have three, I think it was 3 unexcused absences, or like remote attendance or whatever, that's it, you were up for removal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna, I don't know, man, at this point, I'm like.
Yeah.
Something's gotta give.
Okay. Well, let's review these things after the meeting.
Yeah.
I
That's
think that's it. All right. Anything going once, going twice? Sold. Means, all right, motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. Those in favor, aye. Okay. Meeting adjourned at 8:52 PM. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Brendan,